sorry for all the road noise here, but we got a very interesting vehicle that just showed up on a car lot here in town. This is a 2004 Dodge Durango. This is the HT edition, or I guess it would have been a trim. So it has a high top on it, like a conversion van, and it's got the 20-inch rims, chrome rims. So it's basically, they've taken a Durango Limited top of the line truck, dropped a hemi in it, and added a raised roof like a conversion van. So I mean, it's a really good looking vehicle. I mean, really nice. Look at this thing. I mean, it's just mint condition. And I mean, we are in Florida, so as far as I know, it is a Florida vehicle. I did a little research on the VIN. That HT trim also adds these fake hood scoops here, so it's kind of cool. So it's a Florida vehicle, and you would think that, you know, the paint would be shot, but it's not. There's no fading, besides that gray trim on the running boards. But the paint on the body, even on the high top, is perfect. So let's go ahead and open up the door here. Beautiful leather interior. Door panels are perfect. I mean, this truck is just sweet. It's only got 89,000 original miles on it, as you can see there by the odometer. Sorry, that will not come out clear. There we go. I mean, perfect shape. Dash is perfect. Seats are perfect. So let's turn the phone around here. So there's your high top, which is really nice looking. Actually, I mean, that high top is just sweet. So let me jump out here and we'll go in the back door here. So there's your middle row seat. Leather is perfect. Flat screen, that's part of the high top HT package. And that light really kind of screws up my, wish it was a little bit lighter. But I mean, this interior here is just perfect. Got rear AC vents up here. Really cool. Apparently, so like I said, they've taken a top level Durango and they have added this HT package to it. So from what I gather, I mean, I saw it sitting here, I was like, man, that thing is cool. And it's apparently very rare. They made it's a very limited production vehicle because it was very expensive. I mean, it was about, I think it was around $47,000 new. That HT package adds about, I think it was a $9,800 package, which is the reason why nobody really bought it. That's a lot of money for a Durango. Look at these wheels. I mean, they just look fantastic. I mean, this thing looks so good for 14 years old. It's really unbelievable. Let's see if we get better light over here. Let's see. This is kind of a view from the passenger side here. Really in phenomenal shape. I mean, they got it priced pretty reasonable too. I mean, it ain't cheap, of course, but it's a very nice vehicle. I mean, it's got a hemi in it. It's got that 5.7 hemi in it, so can tow really good for sure. I mean, 6,000 pounds as far as I could tell. Let's see. This, I tell you, this thing would be the perfect stealth camper. Remove these 2 rows of seats, and I mean, it's basically like the size of a caravan, this thing. Really neat truck. Really neat. It's even got a rear subwoofer. It's got a infinity audio system too. So this little door here lifts up, revealing even more storage, which is cool. So shut the back of it. Hitch trailer lighting. As you can see, it is the Durango Limited, and you got the Hemi badge there, so it's got a Hemi in it. And on the side of the truck, you got your HT badge. That is on both doors. So let's just have a look. I tell you, it was pretty luxurious, this thing, I must say. I mean, we got power seats. They are a really nice two-tone leather. Look how perfect. This is the driver's seat. Look how mint that is. For a 14-year-old truck with like 90,000 miles on it. I mean, really, really in good shape. So we got, let's get in the driver's seat here. Show off what, so back in 04, the seats are leather, they're power, dual power. They're heated, as you can see, there's your controls for that. And the driver's seat has memory. You know, all your typical standard power options, of course. Very nice looking leather wrapped steering wheel with like this aluminum titanium kind of trim, and that does go throughout the dash of the truck. And you know, the rear high top interior panels. Let's put some lights on here. Auto climate control. I mean, it was really actually pretty luxurious, this thing, for 04. And I mean, it was, you know, almost a $50,000 SUV. There's your TV remote there. And it's got a lot of storage, I must say, a lot of storage. I mean, it's really impressive, actually, in my opinion. Looks like one of these vents has kind of popped out of place there. I'm sure that could be fixed pretty easily. Pop that back in. So let's open the driver door. There's your mirror, and there's your Infinity audio system badge. So, you know, all Chryslers gotta have that. A lot of storage. I mean, it's a big SUV, so it's got a lot of storage. I wish it was a little bit lighter taking this. Sorry, I just got out of off for the day, so it's kind of dusk. But I mean, the headliner is perfect. As you can see, yes, it is missing that roof light, you know, assembly is missing, but the light still works. So I mean, that could be probably replaced pretty easily. I mean, really a nice SUV. Rear AC and heat. Dash is perfect. I mean, I can't find a thing wrong besides that light. I mean, big deal. Look behind that here. So looking again in the back of it, got our rear AC and heat, which is nice. And that little cubby there, it's a cubby in the rear of the high top. I cannot seem to get that to open. I don't know why, but I'm sure it would open. I mean, look how beautifully this is done. Just really nice. I mean, the panels are all wrapped to match the seating. I mean, really, they've really done a nice job. And I mean, I guess it better be for $50,000. I mean, for real. It's a lot of money for a Durango, you know? Especially back in 04. I mean, that's 14, this thing is 14 years old. So, I'll shut these doors here. I'm gonna jump up on the hitch here and show off the roof here just to show you how clean this is. I mean, it must have been garaged. No paint, no visible paint fade, peeling, cracking, nothing. I mean, it's really held up good. I believe it's been in Florida for most, if not all of its life. So it had to have been garaged. I guess they must have had a pretty big garage to put this thing in, you know? I mean, really a cool SUV. I mean, very rare. I mean, you'd be pressed to find one. I can't believe this is even here. That bumper's pushed in a tiny bit. If you notice, it's very minor. That could be fixed. Really in good shape. Let me back up and try to get a full view of it on the camera. It's a beautiful SUV for sure. I tell you, whoever buys this thing, they're gonna have quite the find, because I mean, they're very rare. They've made very few of them, and they're just really unique. This is way more unique than your typical, you know, Ford Explorer, or I mean, even your typical Durango. I mean, you see Durangos all the time. I mean, you know, you see fully loaded ones, and they got the Hemi. But when do you ever see this? I mean, look at this thing. It makes a statement. That color is called flame red. And the rims are 20-inch, in case you're wondering. So, I saw it here, and I did a lot of research, and I couldn't find anything on it. So I figured, let me make a YouTube video, because I know one day some other lucky person's gonna find one of these and do a Google search just like I did, and they'll find this video. So hopefully this will be helpful for somebody. So thanks for watching. Bye.